Alright, what's going on YouTube? My name is EspuRR and welcome back to another video on my channel. Today I have my second intro tutorial for you guys because my first one wasn't very good and I just wanted to make a more, like, a better one. And thank you guys so much for 3,000 views on that. We almost have 3,000 views in that video, so I really want to thank you guys. But anyways, let's get straight into this. So you need Sony Vegas Pro 11, 12, 13, or 14. You need Cinema4D or 15, 14, 13, or 17, or whatever. You need Cinema4D. So the first thing that you gotta do is you gotta go to Sony Vegas Pro 14 and get your own song, or not your own song, but a song that you want to use in your intro. And we're gonna make it shorter so it will fit in the intro under 10 seconds. So let's get started. So we're gonna find the drop, or I mean drop. Wait a second to make this a little bit less hard. Okay, let's go from my drop. Let's go and use it. Okay, I found it. So let's make this a little bit shorter and get this to 2 seconds. So 2 seconds equals 60 frames. So we're gonna make this to 30, or if you want to have a 60 FPS intro, I wouldn't recommend it, but you can always make it 60 FPS. But whatever. Okay, it's your own choice. I would not recommend it, but you know, whatever. Do what you want. So now we're gonna make the intro shorter again, so it will be under 10 seconds. Let's see. Boom, found the end of my intro, so let's see if it's good. Okay, let's go. That's good enough. So now we're going to mark the drops, or whatever you want to call them. Here. Okay, let's go. We have place our markers, and if you don't know how to make to place these markers, it's pretty easy. Just press M and you make a marker, and you can name your marker to EspuRR if you want to, but I wouldn't recommend it because it's not cool. But okay, whatever. So now we have our very own song imported into Cinema4D. So okay, so now we're gonna place the markers in Cinema4D. So let's get our After Effects, or not our After Effects, but our Sony Vegas to the right and our Cinema4D to the left. And you need to go to the animation tab or mode or whatever and place your marker by clicking on this thingy. So yeah, you'll see your frames here, and you'll see your frames here on Cinema4D and here on After Effects. So when you go to your marker, you see where the transition or drop is in the song. So as you can see, the second drop or transition is at the 117th frame. So you gotta go to that frame in Cinema4D and place your marker there, and that's it. Do that for all the markers or frames that you have marked, and you're good to go. And make a Cinema4D sync. And let's get our last one. 85. Is it 80? Yeah, it is 85. 85. So now go back to your standard mode or layout, And now we're going to make our very own camera. So select your circle by clicking on this freehand thingy, and now you have your very own circle. I'm gonna make mine a little bit smaller, like around like this. And now you gotta select your camera. So let's get into our camera and put the rotation on 0 and put your camera into the circle, and everything should be cool. I'm gonna change my field of view to 63, so it will look a little bit like better for me. And now we're gonna make our text. So click on Mode Text, and then you have your very own text. I'm gonna name mine Alex, or not. I don't know. I think I'm gonna name mine Alex. I'm not sure. But yeah. I'm going to select a font by clicking on this. It can take a while, but don't worry, you'll get there. Okay, just wait. But okay. Okay, I mean, we're gonna use balance. Where is it? Balance is probably here. Yeah, there it is. And now we're going to put this to the middle by holding Shift and like putting it down like in the middle. So now this is going to 35, the depth and the start, fillet cap, put everything to fillet cap. This is going to 25, 20, and this to 25, 2. This is going to 2, and this 2. And now we have our very own text, so that's pretty cool. I'm gonna make mine like a little bit like the letters align like closer, like whatever. -7. There we go. And now you need to have your very own folder for your text. So now we have this. Ta-da! That's pretty cool, isn't it, mate? But now we're going to make the text set to the middle of your thingy, whatever. Done, easy. And now we're going to, I think, Cinema4D sync. Not really sync, but we're going to go to MoGraph and select fractures. So you can rename it to whatever you want. I'm gonna do Alex, this to Alex, or text, and this to text. Easy. And then put your text into your fracture and hit C, so it will make it uneditable or whatever. And now drag every single letter into your fracture and hit or press Alt and G, so everything is getting or going into a folder, every letter. So now we're gonna rename all of the folders and go to Mesh, Axis Center, and select Include Children and Use All Objects. If you wanna select Auto Update and Editor Update, it's up to you. I don't really care, even though I'm gonna use it. And select every single letter and do it, whatever. Yeah, done, easy. So now we have made our own text that is editable, so we can move them separately, like this, or use random, and you can move them separately like this. I wouldn't really recommend doing that, but if you want to do that, it's up to you. And I'm gonna drop a random into my effector. So if you don't know where it is, go to your fracture and go to effectors and just drag it in there, and then you're done. So now you gotta go to random mode and put it on noise, animation speed on 30, and scale to 65. And now go to your parameter and parameter X to 5, Y to 5, and Z to 5. Rotation all 3 to 15. So, and it's up to you if you want to do this, but I'm gonna do like 0.1, just because, I don't know. But now your letters will move, and that's pretty cool, isn't it, mate? And it gives a nice effect to it, like this, whatever. So now I'm going to remove the background because that's not needed, I think. And I'm going to select generator spline and let's see, axis, so we can rotate our text and our camera. So let's get to our circle. So now we have placed everything, every marker in. We have made our text and our random transition. So now we're going to rotate our camera. So let's get straight into this. Boom. What I normally do is like this with my style. I'm just rotating like this. Boom. Cool. But that's it. I just want to do that, and yeah, that's my thing. Okay, spinning text. That's cool. Boom. And set this to -40. And go to here and set this to 20. And rotate it to like till it hits like 300, and now make it 390, and let's rotate it back to 40, and boom, now to -40, and now to minus like 320, and boom, 390, and you can do whatever you want here, so I don't care, because your camera is going like through the text or whatever, so you won't see the text rotate or anything. So for now it looks like this, but don't worry, we're gonna edit the camera. Okay, don't worry, we're gonna edit it. So go to your circle, to your coordinations, and go to the R.B, right click and go to animation and show F curve, and edit everything. Like, it will look a lot better, trust me. First we're gonna do this, boom, and boom. And now what I like to do, and what I didn't do in my last tutorial, is make everything like little, like not little, but pretty big. That's what I like to do with my current style, or whatever. And I think that's pretty cool. So let's go and do that very quickly, mate. Boom, and boom. So now it will look like this, I think, a lot better, but we're gonna edit the F curve very soon. Okay, it looks pretty good actually. I think this doesn't really look too good, but we're gonna change it very soon. Let's see. Boom. And boom. Cool. I think that looks pretty cool. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. So now we are going to rotate, or not rotate. We're going to make our camera or whatever. Not do our camera, but we're gonna keyframe our camera. That's what we're gonna do. And yeah, let's do it. It's pretty cool. It's very satisfying, isn't it, mate? Okay, let's go. Boom. Don't worry, we're going to sync in After Effects, by the way. So, but I think, by the way, I'm going to change the keyframes, or not the keyframes, but my circle. So it doesn't look too good now. I think I should rotate it like a little bit more. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. If this lagged for you, just go to options, level of detail, and change this from high to low. So it will look a lot like worse, but don't worry, it's not gonna look like that in the final render. So I'm gonna use that too, just because to be sure if my sound is like good or whatever. Oh no, by the way, we forgot to do this, or I think. Yeah, we did. Yeah, so let's go and do this very quickly. Boom. Boom, rotate our text so our text won't be alone or left alone or whatever. So let's do this. Boom. Boom. Let's see. You don't really need to change anything. It doesn't look perfect, so I'm going to change that. But you know, you can keep it like that. But I just want to make my work look a lot better, so I'm gonna change it. And we'll change this. Boom. And boom. And that should be good, I think. That's not very good, actually. Let's see. Boom. Whoops. I meant to do this. Whoops. Okay, let's change that back to like this. It doesn't look bad, like it looks pretty good. Okay. Okay, that doesn't look bad. So now what we are going to do is we're gonna make our splines. Those are the like things that just whatever, okay? We're just gonna make our splines. So select your helix and make it go like this, 90, and change this to like I think 3000. Boom. And let it go up. And I would say got a circle and a what's it called, sweep. So back in the old days of 2014, we called those things sweep NURBS. Okay, So that's a pretty cool fact thingy. So now we're going to keyframe this shit. Don't worry, we're going to, or what the fuck was that for a keyframe? Not this, but no, also not this. This, boom, and boom, and make this go like this, boom, and boom. Okay, I'm gonna make the thickness a little bit like this, or 10, boom, and we're gonna copy this sweep and make this turn for a let's see, 180 degrees. Let's see. Okay, no, we're not gonna do that. That's pretty weird. But we can fuck around with this. 90. Put this down. Wait, okay, let's change this up for a little bit. Make this a little bit smaller, like this. Go a little bit up, like this. Boom. Whatever, I don't care. Looks good. Doesn't look good. Okay. Okay, the thickness is going to change to 7. Okay, that looks good to me. Let's see. Let's change this. Wait. Boom, 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 boom. And do this, this, and this. Oh, we're gonna make my intro red just because. Boom. Boom. Now your intro looks like this, or my intro, or whatever. If you copy me, it's your intro. But now it looks like this. And if you guys are interested in what Lightroom I use, it's from Exterior Arts. So yeah, that's his Lightroom. It's a free Lightroom, so you should be able to get it for free. Looks good to me. So we're gonna render this. Let's see. Looks good to me. Make sure this is put on all frames. You can edit your frames here. So yeah, whatever. 300 frames equals 10 seconds. 30 frames equals 1 second. So you can adjust your intro length and do what you want. So I'm going to render mine on my desktop just because. Wait, let's go to my desktop. And why the fuck do I have Google Earth here? What the fuck? Okay, I'm gonna make a new folder and edit or make this or name this tutorial 2 just because, and put it into that folder. Tutorial 2. Boom, intro. Let's go. So I'm gonna render this, and I'll see you guys in the After Effects part. So I'll see you guys in a second. Alright guys, welcome back. We're gonna do the After Effects part right now. So the first thing that you gotta do is go to your folder where you have saved your render and hit or click on intro.aec.
or whatever name .aec and import your music or .mp3 file or .wav file. So yeah, import everything. So I'm gonna pre-render this right now, so we will be able to see what we have done to this awful intro. Just kidding, it's not bad. I think it's pretty good. Like, it's not the best, but it's okay. We can work with this. Alright, so that's it. So the first thing that we are going to do is we're going to make our fade and our blur. So before we will, or before the intro will start, like, I mean, like, when it starts, you'll see kind of fade. It's called a fade, okay. So yeah, that's it, done. And now we're gonna make or add the blur. I thought it was Gaussian blur. I don't know, I'm not sure, but I think it was Gaussian blur. This is taking too long. What the fudge? Okay, or box blur. I think it's box blur. Is it? Yeah, it is. Okay, so put that underneath the normal blur or the fade, and set this to 0, and it starts with 25. So let's go. Okay, let's see. Done. Boom. Or make this like that. And now we have our fade. And after we have done the fade, we're going to create the motion tile or the black bars or CC jaws, which you wanna. I don't know how you wanna call that, but whatever. Okay. So we're gonna set this on 80, the height to 0, and now you have your own black bars. We're gonna keyframe the black bars, so it will look very cool, or whatever. And set this to 0 and this back to 80, or not 40. What the fuck? Okay, 80, not 0 or 40, or whatever. Boom. Boom, boom, and this is 60, and this to 80, boom, and this is 0, back to 0, I mean. Done. Okay, now we're done with keyframing our motion tile, CC jaws, or black bars. Whatever you want to call it, I don't know, I just call it black bars. We're gonna make this like linear or almost linear, or whatever, and we're gonna fuck with the keyframes. So, or oh, what the fuck? Okay, that was stupid. Done. So like that, and like that. Boom. Change this to that, whatever, cool. Boom, and that's it. I think that's it. And click on this so you get motion blur for the black bars. It will look a lot better with motion blur, so don't worry. Okay, so this is how it looks like with the fade and motion tile. Okay, so that's it. Yeah, now we're gonna add this, not this sync, we're gonna add the background. Call this BG, whatever, background. And now we're going to add another background or solid and call this smoke. So yeah. So now we're gonna make this smoke. You need several plugins to be able to to be able to make the intro. For now, we're gonna use form, so trap code form. So we're going to smoke, effect, and try to find trap code or video code. Nope. Or is it? I thought it was trap code. Let's see. Whatever. Form. Where is it? It's here. Trap code form. That's it. Done. Easy. Alright guys, so I'm back. I've made some settings for my smoke, so this is what you should copy. And then we're gonna make our own, what is it called? Particles, so call this particles. And look for, I thought it was form. Let's see if it was form, copy this to here, and wait a second, let's see, go to base form, was it, I don't know, I don't remember, wait, was it form? No, it wasn't form, what the fuck, okay, that was, okay, so it was trap code particular, I just forgot, but, make this to, 300, I would say. By the way, keep caps lock, like turn on. Go make this a box and set this to 20, or should I set it to 20? No, I'm not gonna set this to 20. Just set this to disk, I would say, and keep this at 20. Rotate this to 90.0 and set this to 110, this to 20, and this, keep this at, okay, change this to 2000, change this to 2000 as well, boom, and change this to 14,000, let's see how that looks for now. I don't think it looks too good. Okay, that doesn't look too bad actually. So yeah, okay, so let's go to particle and start messing around over there. So change this to clouded or something, whatever. Keep this at 50, go to size and change that to 7, and change the color, I would say, to blue, but I'm gonna change that anyway, so it doesn't really make sense or whatever. And yeah, that's it actually. Now we have this. It doesn't look too good, I would say, but we're going to set the position to, let's see, boom, like this. Let's see actually. Position, actually minus 21, I would say. Is that good? Probably. Okay, looks pretty good. It doesn't look too bad, but okay. So now we're gonna make our color so it will look like better. Let's see, for color gradient. Yep. And go to this, and don't worry, make this screen, not screen, wait, it was, I thought it was add or something, let's see, so put this on U, so it will look like this. Now we have a rainbow intro. I wouldn't really recommend you to make a rainbow intro, so let's go and put this from purple to red, and boom. So it will look like this. It doesn't look really like reddish. It looks more like, let's say, pinkish, but whatever. You can change that if you want that to be blue. I would change it like this and get yourself another adjustment layer and go to change to color, and change this like U to 100, and then you can, wait, should I actually, wait, no, change it to U 100 so you can do this, but I wouldn't recommend it, but whatever, okay, just do that if you want to. But for now we're going to make these smoke particles background and these kind of color gradient invisible, so we can make our sync. So we're gonna make our sync, but before we're gonna do that, we are going to go to this song and place a few markers so we know where we need to be when we're gonna sync. So first, or where we need to place our keyframes of our sync. So now we're going to this and place a keyframe here. Let's see. I look for transform. I'm gonna do this simultaneously because why not? And go to this 100 for 140 and copy this and put it back to 100. So let's see. Okay, so now we're done with the sync, like the zoom in. Now we're gonna change our rotation so the sync will look a little bit more better. That's what I personally use and what I just personally like. Maybe you don't like it. If you don't like it, no problem, just don't use it. But I would prefer it because it looks kind of like like messy, and I like kind of messy things, like not like they're not timed perfectly, but like they whatever. Don't worry, it won't look like that in the end result. That's always like that. If you watch my some of my sync intros that I've made previously, they're gonna look exactly the same. Like, not bad, pretty good actually. And that's the only thing that I want to say regarding the sync. So don't worry, it will look pretty good. in the end result. So yeah. Now we're gonna add the shake. So we're going to underscore shake and add that to your oh my fuck, not the black solid, of course. Fucking what, mate? But we're going to add that to our normal composition. So let's see. And now what we're going to change is this is going to 6, and this is going to 0.8 or 0.8, and then everything is going to be the same. Add motion blur, just because, and keep this at reflect. Just I don't know why. This at 90, of course. Otherwise, it's gonna look very like shaky, and we don't want that. We want some shake, but not like that. Okay, these are not my personal settings. I just thought about these, and I didn't really like copy my settings. These are just my settings, but then a little bit modified, so the sync will look like this, exactly the same. So don't worry. You won't get my sync settings. I'm sorry, but I just don't want to reveal mine. They're pretty easy to make, and if you think, if you want my settings, just make your own. They're pretty default, and you just need. It looks great with the in combination with I would say like what's it called, RSMB. RSMB is motion blur, but it looks great with that with those settings. I'm gonna show you guys how to make or get these settings where I'm talking about. But they're not bad. They're definitely not bad, and I would try just to use this sync if this sync gives you any interest. So yeah, the sync will look like this for now. Don't worry. Oh, okay, so that's my sync. We're not done yet. We're going to add a turbulent displace. I know it sounds weird, but probably most of you guys already know what that is. Let's see, turbulent displace, and then we're going to put this underneath the sync, I think. And let's see. So let's go to this and make our turbulent displace, I would say. So change this to 75 and change this. It's already 100, so don't change it, please. But then keyframe these two and the evolution, and then, or I mean not this one or whatever, I don't care. Make this a 100. Okay, whatever. Okay, so now get this to around here and put this at 0, and let's say this also on 0. Oh wait, like this, and put this on 13 or no 14. So now it should look like this. Wait, it's not done yet. Oh fuck. Okay. Size, or this at 0, and the size probably, let's see how it looks. I think it looks pretty good, actually. Wait, doesn't look good. Fucking what, mate? 75. Boom, 75. Wow, that was pretty hard. Let's see, should we make this size bigger or smaller? Let's say smaller. Why not? Let's make this at 50. Put that at 50, I mean fucking 100, and go to this 50. What the fuck is going on? Okay, now it looks pretty good. It doesn't look bad. Actually, let's put this here. Done, and done. So let's go. We have done it.
So that's actually my turbulent display setting. I'm not sure like if that's the exact one that I currently use, because I've made an After Effects file with all my settings, so I don't need to make them over again because I have different syncs. So whatever. Okay, that doesn't look too bad, but okay. Now what we're gonna do is we are going to create warp waves or something. Let's see, warp waves 2. Yeah, warp waves 2. Put this at 0 and this at 0. This at 0. Not at 0, but this at probably 20. I would say. I'm not sure, but okay. And go to here and place a keyframe, and then here minus 0.3 or whatever. Wait, what the fuck is going on? 2 or minus 2. Let's see, I think 0 or 0.1 is good. I don't know. I forgot the settings, but okay. 0. 0.2. Let's see. B waves. That's cool. Okay, and put this here. So we're going to make this a little bit smoother. Boom, and get this down like this. Boom, let's go. Okay, now it should look pretty cool. We're gonna copy this and place this here, just because. And now it should look pretty cool. We're not gonna use it on the first transition or the second one, because I don't want to use it on those ones. See, actually, I want to change it up for a little bit. 0.3. Not sure if that's gonna look like super cool, but we're going to see if it does look cool. If so, that's cool. If not, then that's not cool. No, that doesn't look cool. We're gonna remove this one just because. And that's it, done. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is we are going to create a flare, just because it looks pretty cool, and we're gonna put that behind the text and optical flares. Done, cool, and we're gonna change that up for a little bit, transparent. Yeah, that looks cool. So now let's see. Optical flares, go to options, and we're gonna change our optical flare or make it look better. Let's see, lights. Let's go for the not for this one. I've used this one like a long time ago. But okay. Let's see. Nah. Oh, so no. More.
Okay, let's go with this one. This one doesn't look too bad. I think I even use this one, but okay. We're going to delete some things, like delete all of the irises because we don't need any iris. That's gonna make it look like less good, I would say. Multi-iris, let's see. No, we don't want that. Boom, boom. And shimmer. Let's keep that, whatever. So now we're gonna change that from color to... Never mind. We're gonna change that from color here. Boom. Yeah, looks pretty cool. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this on 3D. And now you shouldn't see anything, and now you should. But we're gonna make this 3D, so let's go and do this. Boom. And actually change this to, let's see. Okay, let's go. Boom. 80. Cool. And change everything back to the old one. Boom. Okay, that looks pretty cool. Wow. Okay. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna import our shockwave and get this to our drop, our first drop. Done. Make this 3D, of course, and put this to the middle, and then it will look like this. Boom. Very cool. Isn't it, Mike? Like, no, but it looks pretty cool. But now we're going to go to this, or not this, but boom, and it should look like this. It's pretty cool, actually, I think. But you know, whatever. So now what we're gonna do is, I think we have done already almost everything. So let's see what we've got left.